Hey everybody, today we're going to be making a low-carb pizza crust with canned chicken. Uh, I'm using canned chicken. You don't have to. You can use chicken breast that you've cooked your own. This is just, I had this chicken, so I'm using canned chicken. It's a 10-ounce can. What you're going to want to do first is drain it. I put this in a drainer and I took a fork and shredded it up as much as possible. And then you're going to want to take some paper towels or parchment paper and squeeze as much of that moisture out of it as you can. You want to get this as dry as possible and get all them juices out of there, because otherwise you're going to have a soggy crust. So I just took a few paper towels and dabbed as much of that juice and moisture out of it as I could. And then you're going to need some mozzarella cheese, shredded Parmesan, 2 eggs, and the spices are optional. I mean, you don't have to put spices in it, but I'm going to put some onion powder, some garlic powder, some oregano, some Italian seasoning, and a little bit of Creole seasoning. So after you get the moisture all out of the chicken, you'll put it in a mixing bowl. I'll get that in there, then I'll come back and show you guys. And then you just add your eggs, the mozzarella, and the Parmesan, and then your spices, of course. And the spices, you can put whatever you like in it. This is just what I chose. So once I get it in the bowl, I'll show you adding the ingredients. Okay, I got the chicken put in a bowl. I added the 2 eggs, and now I'm going to add about a half a cup of the shredded Parmesan cheese, and about a third a cup of the mozzarella. And my spices, I added a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion, and a half teaspoon of the Creole seasoning. And I'm just going to add that in there. And I'll get it all mixed up here, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll pick it up from there. Okay, I got it mixed up. If you want a nice sticky consistency, and if it is still a little runny, I'm going to put just a little bit more Parmesan in it to help make it a little drier. And we'll get that mixed up, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, the next step is you're going to want to dump it out on some parchment paper, and then you're going to take either a spatula or a spoon and just start flattening it out and getting it spread out on the parchment paper. The thinner you get it, the crispier your crust will be. I'm going to want a kind of a thin crust here. So I'm going to take another piece of parchment paper, put over the top, and then I'm going to take my rolling pin and flatten it out so it gets nice and even. And then we'll show you what that looks like when I get it done. Okay, I got it shaped into a pretty good pizza crust. Now I'm going to transfer it to the pizza pan and bake it at 450 for 8 minutes, or 8.5 minutes or so. At the 8-minute mark, I'm going to flip it over and bake the bottom side, and we'll show you what that looks like when we get it done. Okay, here's what the crust looks like on the first side, and now I'm going to flip it over and bake it for about a minute on the other side, and we'll show you what that looks like when it's done. Okay, I got the pizza crust out. This is the final pizza crust. It's nice and thin and crispy. I'm going to let that cool a little bit, and then I'm going to put the ingredients on, so I'll show you what I'm going to use for the toppings. Okay, for the toppings I'm going to use just some jar pizza sauce. I looked for the lowest calorie one that I could find. This one's 25 calories. Per serving. A serving's a quarter cup, so I'm going to use about a half a cup of it. It's only got 1% total fat, 1% carbs, 1 gram of protein, and 1 gram of sodium, so it's not too bad. Tomato sauce or pizza sauce. And then I browned some Italian sausage. I got some reduced fat pepperoni. It's actually turkey pepperoni, 70% less fat. And then I got the lean Canadian bacon. So, and then of course I'm going to use some mozzarella cheese. It's a reduced fat mozzarella. So we're going to get the pizza put together, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, I got the pizza sauce on, and now I'll put the other toppings on, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done and ready to go in the oven. Okay, I got all the toppings on the pizza, and I'm going to put it back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese and that's all melted, and then we'll show you what it's like when it's done. Hey everybody, here's the final pizza. Nice and crispy around the edges. I'm going to cut it and try a slice, and we'll let you know. I will also put all the ingredients and everything, instructions, in the description so you can check it out if you want. And if you want an option for a high protein, low carb pizza, I kind of added up all the calories. The whole pizza only has around 1,200 calories in the whole thing, so it's a really good option if you want a low carb, high protein meal. So I'm going to cut a slice and try it, and we'll let you know what it's like. Okay, here's my slice of pizza. I'm going to give it a try, and we'll let you know what it tastes like. Nice and crispy. It's really, really good. I can't tell the difference. I actually like it better than dough, pizza crust dough. It's very crispy. Very hot and very good. So, sorry about the mess, but yeah, it's really good. Thank you for watching. Stick around for some more cooking videos. God bless you, and we'll talk to you later.